Hi besties, you're welcome back to my channel. It's Reality Pearl here, and yes, thanks for joining me for another review of the Real Housewives of Johannesburg Season 3, Episode 2. Yes, if you're new here, I make reviews of my favorite reality TV shows with a lot of loud laughter, positivity, and a little bit of shade. So go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Like and comment also if this is the kind of content that you love. I want to thank all my subscribers, especially we're on the way to 1,000. I'm fating it. We're on our way to 1,000. Let's get into this episode real quick. Lebo is taking everyone to Zambia. It's going to be the first trip of the season. I hope it goes well. I can already say what that is going to end up like. And it's not good news. This episode started with LeJoy and Kia. So LeJoy took Kia to her doctor. She wanted to get her lips done, and maybe Kia will get some kind of solution for her skin condition. Now, while they were sitting waiting for the consultation, Kia said, she had some tea. And LeJoy was like, no, I love some tea. Give me some tea, girl. Kia told Lethabo that she was having lunch with Lebo. And guess who walked in? LeJoy was like, who? Is it Leon? The way her face changed and she looked away. So it's not only me that Leon gets this type of reaction from. Kia said he actually saw them and pretended like he didn't see them. He was wearing the same cloth that he wore from their last meeting. I don't know how long ago that was. Or maybe it was just some days ago. Kia said, this boy, I doubt if he has gone home since then. I doubt if he has even taken a bath since then. Kill me! Kill me, Kia! LeJoy said, I don't care about this boy. Right now, we are like three of us that don't have any feelings towards him because I don't also care. I mean, when Lethabo was saying that, I was like, you are not alone. He just rubbed me up the wrong way right from the start. I can't even if not that they are filming, and they have to be together on the set. Do you think any of these women will put up with sitting down with that guy? No, not at all. Yeah, so moving forward, Nicole went over to Lebo's house to check out her new place. And she bought flowers. Flowers, guys. Lebo was like, not the supermarket flowers. But why would Nicole bring cheap supermarket flowers? I'm not saying, the gesture is nice. If you're going to do something like that, you better do it right, okay? Is she not the one that did some flowery whatever? I was not for her flower shop or something like that. Yeah, but she did something with flowers, meaning she knows where to get good flowers. So why did she get the cheap ones for Lebo? They got talking, and Nicole told Lebo that, she's very close to her mom, but all through the time she was having issues with her marriage, she never really told her mom what was happening. And she said she was trying to protect her mom. Lebo said she was also like that, in her own marriage. She didn't really let her mom in on the details and whatnot. Nicole was like, so what made her leave her marriage? Lebo said she was starting to get disrespected, both at home, but especially in public. And then the abuse started, and she said, she has said this before. Lebo said when she was married, she was really naive. She was this naive little girl. And now that she's out of the marriage, she's more firm, she's more cutthroat. Until Nicole started talking about dating and dating for cobwebs and, trying to get... all of a sudden, Lebo was like, what's cobwebs? What do you mean? Shut up. In her confession, Lebo was like, there's nothing she can't do for herself, okay? She's happy with herself, but by herself. Right, we get that. I close my thoughts to the blood. Moving forward, Lebo invited Kia, Thobekile, Leon, and someone else, Swazi, to an ice rink, even though they didn't know how to skate. It was just a disaster. The ladies were falling up and down. It was just Leon that was having a good time. When they were done fooling around, LeJoy was like, Kia and Leon were laughing. Wow. She said, because the other day, you guys were at each other's throats. Leon said, yeah, about that, guys. What happened that day was that I did not eat breakfast that day. And immediately I got there, I started drinking. Excuses. If it was left for me, I would choose to skip Leon's part, seriously. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Leon said he was drunk, and that was why he was acting out that day. It wasn't him, it was the drink. Thobekile was like, okay, so if that's the case, then you have to apologize to Lethabo, because you really went at her that day. He said, why are you guys taking it so personal? Stop taking things personal, guys. Thobekile said, even for herself and for others too. Leon said, I think it's an age gap. Who is this? His attitude is stinking. Actually, I'm downplaying it because I'm laughing a lot. This guy gives me the creeps. He gives me absolute creeps. He said, oh, he would apologize to Lethabo. Please, you guys are taking things too personally, guys. Yeah, moving forward, Kia invited LeJoy for lunch. They were just talking, just chit-chatting, and Leon walked in. And I felt like this must be some form of deja vu or something. Yeah, because, the other day, Kia said how he walked in when she was having lunch with Lebo. So I was like, there's no way this guy is accidentally walking in on these women twice. But no, this time he was invited by Kia. He asked Kia to set up this lunch for him to apologize to Lethabo. So yeah. So when he sat down, he was like, he's sorry. He started apologizing. He said he was drunk. He was, how can you even be drunk at that time of the day? Like, seriously. And when he was apologizing, his eyes were like everywhere. I mean, if you're apologizing to someone, if it's a genuine apology, at least you would look at the person now. Lethabo didn't take it seriously. Lethabo felt like that apology was not genuine. While he was talking, he got a call. He asked the person on the other side of the call to come and join them. In this kind of setting, it's not like a friendly setting or what. And you're inviting someone else to come and join you. Like, what? So Nafisa comes in to join the ladies. Nafisa is Leon's friend. He said he met Nafisa during the lockdown and she accommodated him since then. She has been like his big sister. She's married to a Muslim and she practices Islam too. Her husband lives in Dubai. So sat down, introduced herself to them. She really started, mediating on his behalf, so to say. And she was like, he's sorry, please you guys forgive him. At the end of the whole thing, she was like, let her host them to a party. It will be like an apology to them. I was like, what kind of storyline is this now? Like, I get it. You guys are trying to bring Nafisa into the group. Why did she have to use this storyline? All she needed to do was appear one day and then we will be told, this is Leon's friend. We didn't have to have all of these things happen, But that's by the way. Okay, let's just move forward. Nicole and Mamus went to an IV clinic to get some infusions. So they talked about Leon. Everyone is talking about Leon. They talked about Leon and how he was, doing too much. I think that's the idea. He wants to be on everyone's lips, Yeah, maybe he's getting what he wants right now. I don't know. There was a photo shoot, apparently. Mamus said at the photo shoot, Lethabo wore her shoes. At the photo shoot, I don't know why they had to lose their shoes. I really get it. I don't know how it happened, but it did happen, okay? I mean, the story sounds weird, What was so funny was how Mamus was like seriously tearing pidgin, speaking pidgin, okay, like no man's business. Like a real worry girl. Guys, pidgin is like the local parlance in Nigeria. And yeah, most people use it, especially in some areas like where Mamus comes from. Moving forward, guys, is Leon a dentist? He's either a dentist or he works in a dental clinic, whichever way. So Kia went to the clinic that he works in to get a consultation. I'll give it to him. He was professional. Finally, is the Dubai night that Nafisa planned for them. And guys, a lot of things happened this night. I won't even lie. Leon said already they had some edibles because they thought there wouldn't be alcohol, maybe because of Nafisa's religion or whatever. But when they got to the venue, there was alcohol. Alcohol plus edibles is not a good combination. So yeah, before the night even started, Mamus pulled Lethabo aside to tell her about the shoe. It has become the shoe incident now, okay? Pulling her aside, I don't know if it was a good decision, especially because Mamus keeps saying it's not a big deal. She told her how she was looking for her shoe and someone told her Lethabo was using it for a photo shoot. Lethabo was like, shoe. She was surprised, okay? Genuinely surprised. She said it was a stylist that brought it to her for her photo shoot. I believe Lethabo, okay? But I still want to know how come her stylist just picked up someone's pair of shoes. I don't know, but your job is at stake, Sha. Mamus said in her confessional, she doesn't know if she buys that explanation. I mean, what were you expecting? Were you expecting her to tell you, oh yes, we stole it, it's fine, we wanted to use it? Like, I don't get it. But what do you not buy about it? Lethabo said, but she should have said something right at that moment. Like, Mama said, no, she couldn't. She was just trying to be classy. No. Being classy was saying it right at that moment and dropping it, not ever mentioning it again. That would have been classy. Now, leaving it for days and days on end, and now you even have to tell Nicole, I hope there's no other person in the group that you've told, okay? Honestly, LeJoy might not have taken it well. LeJoy said in her confessional, why didn't she ask me? Do I have like an inscription on my forehead that says, beware of dogs, danger, beware. LeJoy can come off as that. I mean, she can be intimidating, I can tell. LeJoy said when she posts the pictures, she would write shoes supplied by Mamus. Yeah, that would be nice. So, and you know how these ladies love their languages, and which is one of the reasons I didn't start watching the Real Housewives of Johannesburg in the beginning. I don't have strength to be reading subtitles. So at that moment, it looked as though maybe Mamus either didn't understand what was said or she didn't hear. Thobekile felt Mamus said she didn't understand. So she said Leon should explain to you. You know, there was this just a little misunderstanding. Before we knew it, Leon started demonstrating, like mimicking Thobekile, and it was kind of not nice. It was rude.
No, my love, I didn't hear you. No, now you can hear me. I'm talking to Leon. I'm saying he can.
Sincerely, it looked really annoying, and some ladies laughed, okay, but it was annoying. And Thobekile said in her confessional she thinks Leon was placed in the group to annoy her. I believe you, sis. I think the same about myself. I think Leon was placed in this show to make me not to review this show. Yeah. It won't work for them. Oh yeah, Tarina arrived, guys. The one that didn't have their time in season 2. Maybe she's going to be a friend of the show, because of course she never has the time. On the other side, Thobekile was talking to Leon, asking him if he's okay. She was like, what is the problem? I'm worried about you. Why are you fighting everyone? Leon said he's fine. Nothing is wrong with him. They are just supposed to give this boy time out. You know, that's what you do with children that are overactive and, you know, just all over the place. You give them time out. What's all this? Leon said, that's why I said there's an age thing. What the hell? How old is this boy again? Thobekile said to Leon, I can sense something is wrong with you spiritually. Leon said, what can be wrong with me spiritually? I'm a new age kid, having fun, drinking. You know, what's wrong with me? So he walked out on them. He went back to the table, you know, to tell them, guys, this is who I am. If you don't feel comfortable, please tell me. I will stay away. But please don't make me feel bad for being Leon. They are really crocodile tears. This is who you are does not make you to go around stepping on everybody's toes. No, no, no. When he was saying that, I just wish that somebody said, yes, you're too much for us. Stay away. You either calm down or you leave. I don't know. It's too much. After everything died down, guys, Leon took icing from the cake and smudged it on Mamu's face. I said, what? What was that for? Apparently, he had tried to do that 3 times and Mamus resisted it. But he still insisted. Is something wrong with him? Of course, Mamus was mad. And it looked like the thing kind of got into her eyes. I don't know if it did or not. But she didn't even have to be mad because the thing got into her eyes. Just the fact that he did that was enough to get anybody mad. Mamus said she needed to remove herself from that scene before it became a crime scene. She said, I need to go for his own good. I trust her when she says that. The stupid boy was like, they are misunderstanding me again. I didn't mean to hurt her. Yeah. He said he just wanted Mamus to taste the cream. As what? That's in black culture. You know, in African celebrations, you put cream on the celebrant's face. So that was what he was doing. Was that day Mamus's birthday? And he kept repeating this rubbish. I don't know who he was trying to convince. This boy is crazy. He must be crazy. He was like, I'm so sorry. So at some point he said, I'm scared. Please get out of here. Like, get out. Even Nicole had to say no. This was too much. You invaded her personal space. Thobekile was like asking Nicole, so what changed? Why are you no longer on Leon's side? Because when we were talking about Leon, you said, let Leon be. You guys should leave Leon alone. Now Leon is leonerizing. Now Leon is leonerizing. That was so funny, eh? Thobekile said something though. When all of this was happening, she was like, Mamus being who she is overreacting. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure we'll get to find out later what that means. Yeah, but of course this episode didn't end well for Mamus especially, but for all the other ladies too, because they were having a great time and all of a sudden Leon turned things around. But this was the end of this episode of the Real Housewives of Johannesburg season 3. Also guys, don't forget, hit that red subscribe button, hit the bell icon to get notified, okay? And don't forget to like this video. Don't forget guys, like this video, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching.